It is the reality sometimes, most of the time. Euro's bullish, just like gold, struggling to break through that measured move on the way higher to finish a triple measured move tomorrow. The bulls have control, holding above the key reversal line, but the resistance trend line coming overhead tells the bulls to wait for a breakout pullback to new highs or stay patient for a seller failure down in the battle zone at 10,145 tomorrow. Sellers, on the other hand, have zero proof, so they need to be waiting for the bulls to finish their move higher, or they need to wait for a strong breakdown, hold a pullback below that 10,092 battle zone for a move back to retest the lows tomorrow. There's another big round number right there, 10,000 on the euro, right? Another big round number, right? We talked about that earlier. Don't let the big round numbers scare you right now. Trade what you're seeing in the chart, right? But once we do, if and when we do see it turn, right, that's when, of course, we can start using that big round number for our target. This looks very similar. We just talked about on gold, right? The only real difference here is that we have a resistance trend line coming down. This is a whole lot easier now for those buyers. So again, the bulls have control. This is not a bear market, right? So bears need to take control first. We're thinking a breakout pullback, right? And this breakout pullback is a whole lot easier than it was on the gold, because now all we have to do now is make sure we clear right above the measured move and make sure we clear above that falling resistance. Much easier there for that triple measured move and that double up target overhead. Okay, as we go lower, there's a bunch of different things you could look at this in this. This could easily be a bull spike and channel, right? I like the bull spike and channel. What I don't like about it is they tested the correction zone and never retested the high. You could also look at this as a bull triangle, right? Kind of a bull triangle there as well, right? So bull spike and channel, you could look at it as a spike and channel, a bull triangle. It all tells you the same stuff. Either breakout, pullback. The measured move is the big deal right now, right? So they got to get above that measured move, get that moving average up, hold that pullback, right? And then that'll give you the green light to be a buyer up top. If it does pull back lower, though, this is the same thing we were talking about on gold, right? Sellers try to come in. They try to hold that pullback. It's a low reliability trade for the sellers, a high reliability trade for the buyers, right? And off we go back again, right? So seller failure, right? Breakout, pullback. Again, just don't, as it pulls back though, be careful about buying into that resistance, okay? It's not going anywhere anytime soon. It'll be there tomorrow when you come back in tomorrow morning. Now, what about sellers here right now? This is a little bit more difficult. Sellers have a big problem. They got to get below that 10,092. At the same time, they've got that big round number staring them in the face. That'll obviously be the one thing that sellers have going for them is if they do make a move lower, that they have that big round number waiting for them to drag this price down. So, you know, one scenario would be something like this, where we get kind of a mild move lower, right? Sellers take control here. They then get the trade they want, right, after it gets below that support area. The other scenario is we just blow right through support. Okay, we got ECB announcement coming later this week, so might be possibility for tomorrow. We'll see, and then try to hold that pullback there below it. Those would be two scenarios, right? If it's a real strong move lower, right, then you know those bears will take control by default, right? And of course, we could sell that pullback, right, as it happens. Target, of course, will be that big round number, but in all reality, though, the big target here will be that low a day for those sellers, right, down to those lows. It's either that or they've got to get this up, right, and then come back down for that move going lower, right, as we talked about on gold a moment ago. So very similar there on the euro. All right, guys, what a great day we had today. Markets are moving and shaking, but we definitely have some consolidation going into tomorrow. You got a plan? Trade the plan tomorrow. And remember, you don't need to do this on your own. Come out and see me tomorrow morning.